Always to be here.
WBTC, reaching the world with positivity. Music to get you through your day. Winning victory through Christ is the only way. WBTC, reaching the world with positivity.
The following program contains views that are not those of WVTC, iNetworks Communications, their subsidiaries, affiliates, or financial supporters.
The fall and winter fashion seasons are upon us. Time Underground Furs have every coat you need to be unique and stand out in the crowd. From furs, minks, leather, suede, vests with the fur, blue jean jackets with fur, cashmere, and wool coats, with over 350 coats to choose from. Rarely will you see two of the same coat. Quality coats and excellent customer service is first and foremost. Our entire inventory is wholesale priced. You never pay full price. Every coat is 25% or more less than any other store that sells fur coats. Why pay retail when you can buy the same coat for wholesale and save hundreds of dollars? Time Underground Furs also sells to other stores at wholesale prices. We also have very nice pre-owned, slightly worn furs. We lease our coats for all types of events and have 30-day layaway only. The mission is to take the coats out of our store and put them in your closet or store. Wearing a mink or unique coat transforms you to the best version of yourself, and everyone wants a fur coat. Time Underground Furs is here to make that happen. We do appointments only. Time Underground Furs, located in River Oaks Mall in Calumet City, 708-252-1434. That's 708-252-1434. Or check out our website at www.tymeundergroundfurs.com. It's time to purchase a fur from Time Underground Furs.
Well, good morning. Good morning. Happy Saturday to everyone. Welcome to Dhat Girl. Dhat Girl is the place where we come every Saturday morning at 10 o'clock to encourage you all to tap into that girl, that person that God has created, to tap into the abilities that God has given you, to tap into the you that you know that's inside of you, but you just can't figure out how to pull it out. Well, we're here every Saturday morning, giving just some feedback, giving some good pointers on different areas and different ways that you can go about reaching inside of you and pulling out that greatness so that you will be able to fulfill your purpose, that which you were created for, that you were predestined to do in your life. Yes, that's what we're talking about every Saturday morning, reaching your predestined destination. No longer do we want to just sit back and just go through motions and do things that life put us in a position to do. Well, it really wasn't what God created for us to do, but because of our choices, but because of situations that we allowed ourselves to be placed in, or life being the bully that it is, sometimes we feel like we're just forced into certain positions and into certain situations. Well, listen, you all, if we can go step by step and really step back and self-evaluate, how did you get to the place where you are? How did you get the job that you're on? Was it something that you were in pursuit of, or was it something that just fell in your lap? How did you get to even the place where you worship? How did you get to the place in your life where you are? Was it as a result of you, or was it as a result of your surroundings, or was it as a result of, oh, wow, how did I get here? You just happen to be in this place or that place, and you happen to come into where you are now. I want you all to be excited because I believe personally, this is the season where God is pulling out of us the greatness. We have been put in a position to be thrust into what God has for us. We have been put into a position where God has shined the light and say, hello, I'm here. God is calling us to be closer to him. We're being summoned to our purpose. Our purpose is calling us. The Creator is calling you, that you will be able to hear and build up your self-confidence to know, yeah, you can do what you were created to do, because it's what God put in you to do, that gift that you have, either to sing, either you're a musician, either you're a seamstress, even you have the ability to bake really well, even if you're a cook, even if you're a journalist, whatever, an event planner, whatever it is, the gift that's on the inside of you. This morning, I want to encourage everyone to put on your go get it hat. I want everyone to put on your don't stop hat. I want everyone to put on your listening ears. For those of you who don't know me, by profession, I am a child care provider. So when you hear me make certain phrases, those are things that I use in my group with my baby. So kind of like come out of habit sometimes. But put on those listening ears. Listen to what your inner self is saying to you. I attended a service on last week sometime, well, the week before last. It was our 21-day fasting service, and one of the ministers ministered on rest and on the different levels that we need to, areas in our life that we need to rest. And the area of emotional rest really resonated with me because we're all over the place. And if you're anything like I am, I really am an emotional person. And if I get into something, I'm just really like all into it. And it's really hard for me to get out of situations emotionally. But sometimes you all that can be good and sometimes that can be bad. But we have got to be in tune and take rest in your emotions. The word of God tells us to be anxious for nothing, but you do everything through prayer and supplication. Come on, you all. We have got to take rest in our emotions, because it's those moves that we take out of our emotions that pretty much, I'm sure, that has gotten us in the position where we are right now. It's those emotional movements that causes you to do things that you normally would not do or you shouldn't do. In your emotions, sometimes being emotional can take away your sound judgment. Being an emotional person, and that's why we have to be careful, can cause you to say things that you really, really know that you shouldn't be saying. Your emotions can cause you to commit to some things that you really, really know that you're not in a position to commit to, but because of your emotions, we can't get excited. We have to rest so that we will not make decisions. When you're selling your product, when you're selling your services, if someone comes to you to inquire, don't just take down. Sometimes you might have to say, give me a minute. And I had to learn this, and I'm still learning this. Give me a minute, I'll get back with you. Take away the thirst. When you're doing business, we got to stop being so thirsty, and we find ourselves being compromising our business, compromising our monies, because we're anxious and because we're like insecure about what we're doing, and we just want to make sure that we can make this sale or we can land this deal. Well, that's operating out of your emotions. So in this season, you all, we got to go and grow in certainty. I said that funny. We got to go and grow in certainty. You got to be certain of what it is that you're setting out to do. Before you put your foot down to move, you got to be certain. It is imperative that we're certain about what we're setting out to do and how we do it, you all. We cannot, again, do anything out of our emotions, but we have to be thinking and we have to be strategizing at all times when you're putting your foot to move towards your business and towards your goal, towards your purpose. I'm actually scheduled to attend a workshop this morning at my church. Can you see this? This is the Powerhouse Kingdom Business Forum, and it's open to the public. It's going to be held this morning from 10 a.m. to 1 o'clock. You all can find us at 944 West 103rd Street, and that's in Chicago, Illinois. And it's talking about the fundamentals for starting a business. It's talking about marketing your business and your business stability. So reach out. I've been in business now almost 20 years, well, a little bit over 20 years. But you never know enough You can always go and to learn from somebody else. Go and glean and network with other business owners so that you will be have that so that you'll have the insight on, some different suggestions on ways that you should move. Why am I talking about this morning? But talking about this morning, you all, because this is your season. This is your time. This is your moment. Your ship has finally come. So I don't want you to be unprepared when you step in front of your what am I trying to say? Of your customers, when you step in front of those that are going to pursue you for your services, you want to be ready, you want to be prepared. When you step in front of banks and trying to get your loans and when you're getting ready to subscribe for your grants, you want to be prepared. So attend some business conferences, attend different forums that will help you to see things in a lighter and a different way, because this time we're not going back. This time, we're not letting go. This time, we're expanding our horizons. We're going all the way to the top. We're fulfilling the purpose that God has given unto us. We're uncovering, we're unleashing that girl that's on the inside of you, that person, that wisdom, that knowledge. We're unleashing that to go forward and watch what it is that you recover. But you have to be prepared, and you cannot be afraid. I went through a phase, and I kind of have some projects open now. And I really can think about 3 projects that I have open now. It's kind of like we're in a traffic jam. When you're in the middle of traffic, it's stop and then it's go. You can be coasting on a good in a good pace. You can think it's going to be like that all the way until you reach your goal, until you reach your destination, and then you'll come to a stop. You can be going at full speed, almost there, and then you'll stop. And sometimes when you in that jam, when your thoughts get jammed up, when your thoughts come to a halt, sometimes as it is in a traffic jam, you don't know what's going on ahead of you, but you know that you need to try and get there. You don't know what happened to cause you to stop. You don't know what hindered you. So you're thinking, man, what's going on? I need to get to my destination, but something has blocked my path. Something has got in my way, and I don't know what it is, but I sure do wish it would get out of the way so I can go forward. That's that burning desire, you all, that even though you start something and you stop it, it's not dead. We talked about that in the previous show. No. Your destiny is not going to die. You just got to get to it. Your purpose, that girl that God created on the inside of you, she's not dead. It's not dead. You just have to get out of the jam. You have got to figure out what it is that has stunted your speed, what it is that's caused you to come to a halt and to stop pursuing what it is that you know that you were headed to. When we get in a car, we know where we're headed to, but when that traffic jam comes, it's really pretty much out of your control. You're trying to maneuver to get out this way and to go that way, but you're stuck right in the middle of your pursuit. I need you all to recognize that you're stuck. Sometimes we get stuck and we don't even know it. Like I said to y'all, anything I share with you all on here, we're moving forward together. I myself, in spite of all that I have going on, I have things that I know that I should be pursuing, but that jam hit me. Be it something happened in your body, be it something happened in your finances, be it something happened with your children or one of your family members, but it is time, you all, to wake up. Get out of the daze, because when we're in the traffic jam, your mind will wander off into all kind of different directions, and the traffic will pick up, and somebody have to blow the horn to get your attention. Well, that's what I'm doing on this morning. I'm blowing the horn, Beep, beep, wake up because it's moving. It's moving time again. Things are on its way. Wake up, you all. I'm sounding the alarm. I'm blowing the horn for you to get up off of the couch, for you to get up out of the bed, for you to move your mind so that you will be able to reach and obtain that which God put on the inside of you. And guess what? I assure you that you will take peace, that you will take a rest. I assure you that there is joy in doing what it is that you know that you were predestined to do. I take joy in getting up on Saturday mornings to come just to talk with you all, because this is what I know that I was predestined to do, to motivate the energy that God has given me concerning business, the energy, the go-getterness. Is that a word? The go-getterness that God has put inside of me. Never do I sit on things that I have. That's another thing. When you reach your goals, when you inch up a little bit and somebody else is trying to get over in front of you, do you move up so that they can't move forward? Even though neither one of you all can really go too far, are you blocking someone else from obtaining their goals because you're not moving, or you're not allowing time to yield yourself into all the things that you need to get everything together? So while you're preparing, somebody might need to get over to get them a little bit further in their destination. That's what networking is all about, allowing somebody to merge into your lane so that they can get some of the help from you. So this is what I'm doing on Saturday mornings. I'm allowing you all to merge over in my lane in front of me, because I need you to know that if we work this thing together, that we're going to get to our predestined destination. Sometimes you might have to lift somebody else up in order for them to go. No, nobody can get there before you. Even if they do, they're not you, and they can't do what it is that God has called or created for you to do. This is the season where we must show love, compassion, come together in unity. You see a lot of different businesses over the years you'll see McDonald's inside of a gas station, or 7-Eleven have their product inside of a speedway. They're coming together so that they can get to their purpose destination. I really hope you all are enjoying just talking with me on this morning about what's to come, because I want to assure you that it's so much better than what's been. What's to come for you is so much better than where you are right now. What's to come, and not to say that you're in a bad place right now, because we're not always broke down, tore down, and from the floor up. Sometimes we feel like we have arrived, but there's always room for you to expand. There's always room for you to push the accelerator and go further into your purpose, into your destiny. When you reach your purpose, when you have fulfilled everything, this is just how I believe that's when your number will be up and we'll say goodbye to you. So if I'm not ready to say goodbye, so I'm always pursuing something that I hear, because I know that somebody's going to be blessed by it. You see, it's not a season for being selfish. We have got to show love and compassion, and your pursuit is going to help somebody else. Your motivation is going to help somebody else. Your skills, sharing your skills, putting together your conferences, putting together your workshops so that you can display what it is that you have on the inside of you and share it. Yeah, it's the season for that. It's needed. You're needed. We're needed. What we have is needed, and we cannot stop. We have to keep going. Keep going. Keep going. When it lets up, when you get free, because life will have you bound up. Life will have your mind all over the place sometimes. But when you get free, when you get out of that situation with your mind or with your body, go. Don't hesitate, because you're blocking somebody else from moving forward. People need your cakes. People need your clothes that you're making. People need what it is that's on the inside of you So I want you to understand that it is imperative that we go. When we see green light, go. Green light, let's go. You want to coast your way into it, but you don't want to stop. You want to go. So don't stop when it seems like you don't have the money. You have to keep going. Don't stop when you're uncertain of what's ahead of you. You have to keep going. Don't stop when it seems like you just come to a halt and you don't know what in the world is in front of you. Have you ever been driving down the street and those speed bumps? I think they've made those speed bumps way bigger now, you all, because I don't know, I guess things are happening so different in the world. So it's telling me to slow down, because if you don't slow down, you're going to cause some damage. You're going to keep going, but you're going to just slow down a little bit so that you can hear, so that you can think, so that you can see what's ahead of you. When you're going over that speed bump, you're still rolling, but you're conscious of what's happening with your car while you're going over this speed bump. I know I am. You're conscious of how hard am I going to land, and that depends on the speed that you're going. You can tear your tires up if you hit those speed bumps, if you're going too fast and if you're going too hard. That's why I mentioned the service that I attended, and the lady was talking about rest those emotions, because your emotions will cause you, if you're going too fast, it'll cause you to hit that bump, that obstacle that's in your way. And sometimes I think that's what has happened to people. They were not able to recover because they hit it so hard and it tore out the hope. They hit it so hard. You hit the pavement so hard going to pursue your predestination, yours. So remember that. Just chill and let's flow with it. You're going to go, but you're going to go with your flow. I didn't say go with the flow, because my flow is not your flow. Mine may take me faster, but yours may take you slower. So you can't watch what somebody else is doing, because, again, when we're in a traffic jam, that right lane may open up and you're still at a standstill. So that doesn't mean that it's going to be clear for you to just jump over. You got to check it out. You got to yield. You got to chill to see, can I get over? Depending on how far you are away from your destination, it's no rush. It's when your exit is right there that you feel the need and the urgency to jump over. But if you do that, it may be something coming to knock you back further than where you've come from. So I want you all to take that today, and I hope this made sense to you. And that is to keep going, but proceed with caution. Proceed with caution, because if you're going at a pace that you're not ready for, then it's going to cause you more damage. Get your knowledge. Get your understanding. In everything you do, get an understanding in this season so that you will not have to continue to repeat the process. Why do I tell you all that? Been there, done that. So I can tell you only what I know, not just what I heard, because I'm a woman of action. Is my action always fast? No. And I'm learning this. Things happen, and for a reason. Things happen for your season and in your timing. So we can't watch what's going on or how somebody around us is excelling. You have got to excel at your own pace. So be encouraged today, you all, to know that that purpose is right there ahead of you. It doesn't matter how long you've been sitting there, meaning it doesn't matter how old you are. That destination, that place you have set out to go is sitting right there, and it is still waiting on you. You might need to acquire a little bit of help to do it now, but guess what? You're going to get it done because it was ordained and predestined for you to do it. I love you all. I love coming out every Saturday just to share what I hear concerning our life and moving forward in who we were created to be. My time is running out, but I was talking to a young lady last night, and we were discussing the Dhat Girl movement. We were discussing the process that we had to go to get through, to accomplish and to reach our goal and our destination of where we are right now. Sitting here wasn't an easy journey. There was a lot of stop and go. There was a lot of speed bumps that I didn't see coming, but I hit them and it caused a setback. But I want you all to understand again, don't stop. Keep on moving. Don't stop. What's the song? Don't stop, get it, get it. Don't stop, get it, get it. Don't stop until you get it. Don't stop until you get the understanding of it. Don't stop until you accomplish the manifestation of it. So I hope you all again have enjoyed this morning with me, just talking, just lifting up one another as we do every Saturday morning at 10 o'clock. You will find that girl sitting right here because it is my purpose to help you to fulfill your purpose and to get you to the place where you were predestined to go. Listen, every Saturday I share my book. This is a good tool you all to use for your kids. I don't just share it just for the profit, but I share it so that we can help our kids to start laying a foundation of prayer, because guess what? As the title of the book says, prayer works. I was brought up praying. I pray now without ceasing. That's the only way I can tell you that I made it. So the book is set up with using the ABCs. Each letter has a word, each letter has an illustration, and each letter has a scripture to go along with it. This is teaching a roadmap to teach your kids how to pray. And along with that, and everything, we have to get an understanding. So we just put together an activity book to make it fun for the kids, a coloring book, fill in the blank. This is the scripture, because if you know, like I know, when you pray the word and not your emotions, when you pray the word and not just what you think, that's when things happen. That's when things move. So we want to encourage our kids and teach them how to pray properly. This is a hardback colored book. The book by itself sells for $20. The activity book by itself sells for $7, but you can get the whole set for $25. Just reach out to me on Messenger. It's my name, Sholanda Bowling, and we can communicate on how I'll get the book shipped out to you. It's on Amazon, but I really prefer to sell my books in person to do my own shipping. You can reach me through PayPal as well. It's ABCs of Prayer, because I get more of a profit, and I figured that out too, than selling it through Amazon. Not to knock it, because it's helping me to put it out there, but I'm learning how to do this thing different. I'm learning how to get all that I can get out of what it is that I have put my hands to do, even if it's something simple as change the direction. Reach out to me on PayPal. Reach out to me on Messenger if you want to get the book for your children. This book is ages 5, probably up to like 12. So I really think that your babies will benefit from me. Just read from this book. Just reach out to me, you all. And guess what? It's a little bit chilly outside, but it's a great day. So get out, run your errands, do what you have to do, but don't forget, watch out for those speed bumps. Don't forget, be alert in the middle of the jam. Don't forget that when you come to that place in your business, when you come to that place in your mind of standing still stay alert, because you're going to move again. You're going to move into your place of destiny. I guarantee that for you on this morning. Listen, have a great day, you all. I love again coming out with you all on Saturday mornings, just talking, lifting up, encouraging, and motivating you all to know that she's in there. That girl is in there. He's in there. That man is inside of you. Come on, let's reach inside and pull out that greatness. Listen, until next week, same day, same time, I've been your host, Sholanda Bowling. Look, I'll see you all next week. Enjoy your day. Keep warm and be safe. Till next week. Later. Guess we had more time. See you later.
Views made on the preceding program are not those of WVTC Radio, iNetworks Communications, or their financial supporters.
Winning victory through Christ. WVTC also